Although he himself only had an 8th grade education. A quiet, earnest man, he built a struggling business into the largest black insurance company in the world. His job with the infant North Carolina Mutual Life Insurance Company meant everything from bookkeeper and field agent to janitor. In 1926, he received the Harmon Gold Award for distinguished community can be proud of their business pioneers, past and present.
Organizer and minister who founded the American African Methodist Episcopal Church in Philadelphia in 1787. Born a slave, Allen made enough money during the Revolutionary War to free himself. After the war, increasing restrictions on segregation imposed on African Americans were worsened with whites. One Sunday, Allen rebelled against the restrictions and started his own congregation. The church Allen founded
The life of a slave until he ran to freedom at the age of 21. The stride has been eloquent and intelligent. Many observed got a heart to believe that he had ever been a slave. Once he found freedom, however, never sought punishment for abolition. He was appointed to the position of U.S. Marshal for Washington, D.C. Best known for his personal achievements and government service. He was also involved in editing papers, public speaking, ceremonial oratory, and democracy.
Lord, why did you make me black? Why did you make me someone the world would hold back? Black is the color of dirty clothes, of grimy hands and feet. Black is the color of darkness, of tired-beaten streets. Why did you give me thick lips, a broad nose, and kinky hair? Why did you create someone who would receive the hated stare? Black is the color of bruised eyes when someone gets hurt. Black is the color of darkness. Black is the color of dirt. Why is my bone structure so thick, my hips and cheeks so high? Why are my eyes brown and not the color of the sky? Why do people think I'm useless? How come I feel so used? Why do people see my skin and think I should be abused? Lord, I don't understand. What is it about my skin? Why is it some people want to hate me and not know the person within? Black is when people are labeled, when others want to keep them away. Black is the color of shadows cast. Black is...
I made you in the color of coal, for which beautiful diamonds are formed. I made you in the color of oil, the black gold which keeps people warm. Your color is the same as the rich dark soil that grows the foods you need. Your color is the same as the black stallion and panther. Oh, what a majestic creator indeed. All colors of the heavenly rainbow can be found throughout every nation. When all of these colors are blended, you become my greatest creation.
To be a black woman. I reflect back today when this church was a wood structure church. We had a pot-belly stove in the center of the church. And that was the only type of heat we had. At one time, we didn't even have electric lights in the church. But thanks to God, we've come a mighty long way. And for the people who paved the way, I salute them and I praise them because they had a struggle. And in this church, from this church, we went to a block church. And I was here in the building of the block church. And from the block church, we bricked this church. And as I reflect back, I see so many sisters that would be on that choir singing. And it was one particular lady, Miss Sister Red. And some of you might not know her, but if you ever seen her, you would recognize her. She was a heavy lady with very bow legs. And boy, when she would get on the choir, she turned sideways, and talking about singing here in Promised Land, we would have a singing good time. As just being a child sitting watching her. And as we grew up, I reflect back, children respect the old for people. And you always know how to say yes ma'am and no ma'am. They don't say that anymore, you know. Well, that's white man. Now, one guy walked up to a pretty girl the other day and said, "What may be your name?" She looked back at him. She was ashamed. She didn't want the people to see her talking to a guy like that, with hat turned sideways on his head, pants hanging below his feet. She walked off and she said to the guy, "I don't want to talk with you." And the poem didn't go exactly like this, because part of it I done left out.